Up guys, I'm N0rth4evr, I'm doing 150 classic albums, and yeah, I'm also doing Patreon requests and new releases. Northwest dropped an EP, and it seems like the perfect combination because I've been doing a lot of underground like rage stuff, and I absolutely love Kanye West. So it's like a melding of both. I'm curious to see how it goes because I've only heard like some features like on childlike things off of like FK Twig stuff, and that sort of jazz. So I'm not sure what I'm going to expect because I'm pretty sure it's not going to sound like that. I just hope that it has a bit of that, like, Kanye-inspired flair. Not because Northwest is going to make a fucking Chipmunk Soul album or something, but more so like the creative vision behind it, where it's not going to be just steeped in the current rage scene. It's going to have some, like, unique ideas there. I know that N0rth is 12, but I'm kind of just expecting something like that, like a fresh perspective on this sound, because it is something that over the past like 5 months I've heard a lot. So yeah, I want to see stuff that is like a bit different. But yeah, let's see how it goes.
Monster, how should I feel?
Already
Creatures lie here,
different, and I like it.
looking through the monster like
Ooh.
how should I feel? They be showing love, but I know it ain't real. They have bands, you already know the deal. They be turning on me like love with it all. Ay, like how should I feel?
Whoa, this is actually good. Like, this is so cool. Her vocals are actually fucking good. This is sick. I'm kind of like, I was pessimistic. I love it. I love it. I love the rock incorporation as well. Like, this, like, it's so crazy. This is like genuinely at the quality of proper artists. There's like the underground artists within the scene that they don't like. They're making the sound and they can even make like cool aspects of the sound, but they don't have like, I don't know, that mainstream sort of vibe to them. Someone that does have that is like Dane or Nina Geraci or something like that. I know it's not the same thing, but it's these like newer forms of like 2020s music that is popping off, that is a bit underground, that sort of thing, and it's like just rising up. You have those sort of people. I feel like Slayer's in that realm when you go to that sort of thing, like Jane Remover, that sort of thing. You have these like artists that clearly have that it factor of like, oh, they could be an actual like mainstream artist and not just be like the king of the underground. Think about it when it comes to like emo rap sort of stuff. The equivalent of like a little AUSSIE METALHEAD or a fucking Juice WRLD, compared to like the people that were around them at the same time. Northwest has that. I am not glazing for just the sake of it, because I was kind of going into this thinking that like it would be a bit rough because it's made by a fucking 12-year-old, but vocally it's really good. Like, it's really cool. And then also that like use of the sample of like the Skrillex in the way that it is using, and it's like not like Nine Vicious, who rides the sample a bit too hard a lot of the time. Like, it's actually like changed, and the vocals are sick, the rock instrumentation, like there's cool ideas going on here, like genuinely like good shit. Yeah, fuck. It sounds grand. I love how the static works with the fucking instrumentation of like the guitars and shit like that. It feels like it's genuinely like, I don't know how much hand like Kanye has had into this project in particular, because obviously I know that like N0rth works with Kanye in the sense of like he gets inspiration, that sort of thing. So, but I don't know if there's any like secret executive producing that like Kanye has done on this, but the direction, like there's like a nice direction here, which I wouldn't be surprised if if it isn't exactly produced at all. Like if N0rth didn't go, oh, what did you think about this, Dad? Then, sick on Northwest. But if that did happen, I wouldn't be surprised because I don't know, like there feels like genuine like points to the creative decisions being made here. And I just really fucking like it. Like, if you haven't watched one of my videos before, I do ratings on the side. These are my first listen ratings. I listen to these projects multiple times over before I post them to my Discord, where you can chat to me about the ratings. I also post them to my album of the year, which is the music rating website that I use. It says 600 written reviews. I've actually done about 1,200 over the course of the past year. I've listened to about 1,200 albums. Yeah, I've listened to 1,200 albums. I average rating is 6 out of 10. Before this channel, I've listened to about 10 albums across my entire life, which is just mainly new metal stuff of Linkin Park, Bring Me the Horizon, all that sort of jazz. So I was incredibly uncultured, and then I started the channel actually with Kanye West. College Dropout was how I started the channel, and I went on the Kanye stint, and you'll see a lot of those videos come out monthly, because I'm not finished yet on YouTube, but it's all over on the Patreon, which is $5 a month, and you can get to request an album. There's 200 people over there, so I can only listen to Patreon requested album, which is the reason why my average ratings are 6, because I'm getting requested better music than the average. On that, I think if a big spiritually, I think I have a 5 or 10 average. If it's 5.1, I think it's above average. With all that being said, I think this is like genuinely like a 7.5. Like I think it's a genuinely good to great song, and as I know I keep saying this, which might make it come across as like less authentic than it actually is, but I'm not blowing smoke. Like this is just really good for the underground sound. I like, yeah, fuck. There's a lot more musical, like grounding musical aspect of it. This hits. There's a clean polish to the production here that I like. This is fucking insane for a 12-year-old. I didn't even know this is what N0rth's voice sounds like. This one doesn't have the same, like, greatness to the first track, but it's still pretty fucking good. Wait, how much of it is made by N0rth? Like, is there songwriters on this? There's a decent amount of people here. Interesting. There's a decent amount of people in here, so I'm curious. Is the beats only N0rth? And like it says like there's vocals. Is Juby Phonic doing like the mixing for the vocals? I would love to just know a bunch of stuff about like how it's being made and like how much input is directly N0rth and other people. I would say that's a 6. Like I think it's a decent track. Ooh. Ooh, there's a nice like deepness to this instrument. I like that guitar. The vocals are really nice. Is it? It can't just be N0rth. The guitar is just fucking killer. I love that she's incorporating that. Like leaning stronger into the rock stuff. I would say like 6.5, 7 roughly. Ha 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 ha. But I'll go 6.5 for now. Just to lean on the side of being more critical, I guess. But like, this is solid as fuck. Oh, I love that it's mixed with so much of like 2000s emo shit. I'm actually excited to listen to more Northwest music now. Like I'm so curious to see what she does next. This has a nice punch to the person. Like, I love it. I feel like it's like another 6, 6.5. I'll give it. Oh, I really like that crunch. Yeah, I'll go 6.5 for now. But like, this is sick. Also, one of the things I appreciate about it is I love when this scene delves a bit more into like the trap metal sort of shit. Which kind of seems like it just fucking died out because, my understanding, this is just me fucking fanficking, I guess. It's like Zilla Kami just got cancelled, so now we don't get trap metal. It's kind of just in my brain how it works. But you have some, Easy Code Lead's like the closest example I can think of, like in the underground rage scene of like actually embodying a lot of like the more rock aesthetics of like the 2000s and punky shit. And I love his music. I love his ethos and everything about him. So any of the criticism I'm about to levy here doesn't come from anywhere except a bunch of respect because I love his music and his vision. But this here is getting a lower rating than Easy Code Lead. But what I like about this, I think would give a bit more punch to Easy Code Lead's music, is a lot of the time there is not as much of like a, I don't know, you know, like Rick Rubin's production on like Toxicity, how it has like, it just sounds so large and powerful. I feel like Easy Code Lead has the ethos with that. Like, he comes in with, like, the charisma, the delivery, all that sort of shit. And, like, the guitars sound really nice, but there isn't, like, the undercarriage of oomph there, where I feel like this has it with, like, a lot of, like, the bass, drum kicks and shit like that. They carry more weight. It's one thing that I really appreciate about this, because the closest thing I can kind of tell this to, because it's a bit of an underground sort of sound, is Easy Code Lead. And it's something that, like, is the only negative I can think of with Easy Code Lead's music, is that it doesn't have as much of, like, a kick to, like, the drum stuff. If he even uses them. I need to listen more in depth again, because I'm going off memory of something I listened to, like, 2 months ago. But, yeah, this has, like, the weight and the punchiness to it, which is really cool production-wise. The use of the samples are really cool, because it's not just directly ripping it, but it really makes me go, oh, I'm gonna like this in general, because the sample usage is nice. Which, by the way, isn't that fucking funny? Like, I went to the store, I want Balenciaga every day. Because I swear, Kanye was, like, the only one that, like, celebrity-wise, that was, like, when Balenciaga did, like, that campaign with a bunch of kids or whatever the fuck, and everyone was like, oh, look, this is, like, Epstein shit. I'm pretty sure it was, like, Kanye was, like, the only one to, like, rail against that, like, super fucking hard, celebrity-wise. And it just makes me wonder, like, I don't know, that's just, like, a bit interesting. It's, like, Kanye's kid, but it's like, I want Balenciaga every day.
Taking pics, chain flash like a Polaroid. I got fans everywhere that I can't avoid. I was born a star, I never had a choice. Getting bread even though I'm just a kid. Piercing on my fist, piercing on my wrist. I'm the world, I'm a legend.
Oh, the guitar is so sick on all this. I wonder who doesn't.
That you never seen. Signing autographs in elementary.
Like, another 6.5, like, around that level. I would bet money I'm assuming Northwest likes baby metal. We're about to see a fucking Bring the Horizon Northwest collab with baby metal in, like, 2 years. It's gonna be Kingslayer 2.0. I really like the vocals. I feel like it's like the production hits as a punch to it, and the vocals are just pretty present. Quite buried in this mix though. I'd say it's pretty decent again. The mix is just a bit buried, I think. But like overall, pretty decent. Like it's just surprisingly fucking quite great. It's fun as fuck. I genuinely am looking forward to the next Northwest project because it's like the issues here feel like minor ones where it's just like if it just it's like experience related, it feels like to me. Like, oh, once you start releasing music a bit more and stuff like that, maybe you're going to have like, oh, the mixing is going to be tiny, like you're going to get a bit like more dialed in when it comes to the mixing. It's kind of like, I don't know, when you do editing or something like that and it's a bit scuffed at the start, but you literally just have to work through it and you have to release through it. Like you can't just so like for me, for example, when I was doing editing for another channel and stuff like that, it would be I would have to upload the thing and then learn from that. I couldn't just sit there in my own like overthinking bubble. It's like I'd have to do that feedback loop with the audience until I learned how to be better. And you could probably say it's like go back to the fucking college dropout reaction. Like everything looks scuffed in that one, and I'm getting like slowly better, and that's how I would do it. And I would say that that's probably akin to this, especially because fucking N0rth is 12. So just like doing that feedback loop a bit more makes me excited because it's like it's just like tweaks. It just needs tweaks, and then it would be like a genuinely like holy fuck, this might be like a top 5 project of the underground in like 2026 or something, or like when N0rth releases another thing like in 2027 or something. Like it could, like it has the potential to be like the top 5 thing of the underground for that year. Incredibly impressive because I just there was like in my head there was like a chance of it being as good as this or better. There was like a chance, but it's like I wouldn't have bet on it. But then as soon as first track, it's like, oh fuck, I should have bet, you know. But yeah, overall, pretty fucking decent project. And also, if you enjoyed watching this video and you want to support further, you can go to my Patreon. It's $5 a month to get to request an album. I have 200 subs over there, so there is going to be a bit of a backlog, and I have a full list of all of the stuff that I have requested, so you can see which ones are going to come to this channel or come to Patreon and not request them. But if you want to request any of your albums, it doesn't matter. You can go to my Patreon and request all of that. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Absolutely love you guys. Peace.